Out of all the freaks in Hollywood, who's the biggest freak? Tom Cruise. Which reminds me, there was a video I made like 15 years ago.
Some people care very much. Others care very, very much. But I care so very, very, very much. Some people have met leaders. Others have met leaders of leaders. But I have met leaders of leaders of leaders.
Tom Cruise was born in a manger. Tom Cruise can leap tall buildings in a single bound. Tom Cruise stands up and fights for what he believes in. When you dial 911, Tom Cruise shows up. Tom Cruise is a living bullshit detector. He can detect bullshit from up to a 5-mile radius. Imagine that your house was on fire, or that you were being chased by a wild tiger. Most people would be scared stiff, but not Tom Cruise.
And here's another one from that time.
Nobody's ever had the courage to say it to my face. Nobody has the courage to confront me or to talk back to me, because I'm so powerful. Nobody would ever have the courage to come up to me and say something like, "Screw you, Tom. You don't understand Scientology, Tom. I do. You're so glib, Tom. You're so glib. You're so glib. There is no such thing as a Thetan. You're so glib, Tom. You're so glib. You're so glib."
17 years ago, I would have been 30. Anyways, I got heavily into studying Scientology in terms of what a cult it is, and what a freak Tom Cruise is. So in case you don't know what a freak he is, you really ought to watch a lot of videos about it, because it's unbelievable, and I can't really sum it up. I could go on for an hour, hours and hours and hours. So let's just go to the basics. Scientologists do slave labor for him. So they work on his house and everything for like $40 a week. So, and that's like includes children. He donates vast amounts of his money to Scientology, which does slave labor. It basically enslaves people. Scientology also separates families. So there's, mothers who haven't seen their kid in like 20 years. The kid permanently abandoned, disowned them, or mothers that disowned their children. I'm pretty sure Tom Cruise has disowned his daughter that he had with Katie Holmes. But every time you go see a Tom Cruise movie, just remember that some of the money that you're spending, some of that money is going towards Scientology and so towards slavery. I'm pretty sure Tom Cruise is gay, and the reason for that is before he became a Scientologist and before he became an actor, he wanted to be a priest. That doesn't prove that he's gay, but I mean it's a little bit, and he's a weirdo. When my point is not that gay people are weirdos. My point is that if you're gay and you're in denial of it, then you are a weirdo. He's well known among movie sets to be an asshole. He thinks he's one of those people who thinks he knows everything, so he has all the answers to everything. And you don't have to be a Scientologist to be one of those people. Those people are just obnoxious people that you'll meet all the time. You know what kind of person I'm talking about. The cocky person who has got it all. They act like they've got it all figured out. I always say never trust or be friends with somebody or listen to somebody or talk to somebody who acts as though they've got it all figured out. If you can't admit that you don't have all the answers, if you can't admit that you're going through life confused and you're scared of your mortality, and you know that you get sad and you question your decisions, you get insecure. If you can't admit to those things, then you are a lying piece of crap. Most of these people are usually salesmen or actors, I guess, or Scientologists. All of them are all Scientologists or know-it-alls. I think it was after the South Park episode that I started like really looking into Scientology and just how insane it is. How they punish and threaten and harass their anybody who says anything negative about them. But in case you haven't seen it, you should look on YouTube for the Tom Cruise Oprah interview where he's jumping on the couch. It's legendary. But if you haven't heard of it, then you have to watch it because it's really funny. Or the Mission Impossible Scientology speech that Tom Cruise did that leaked like 17 years ago. It's effing hilarious and maddening. It's madness. So anyways, I beg you, don't ever watch a Tom Cruise movie. Certainly don't spend money on it. It goes towards slave labor. You can't, and you're not doing a good thing to do that by doing that. Yeah, I would think he's one of the most top 10 most despicable people on the planet. Yeah, I should do a video on that. All the top 10 most despicable people on the planet. I mean, obviously, every billionaire, or better put, all the top 10 most despicable people I know of, because of course I haven't met every, terrible person. This has been a human warning.